Hello everyone and welcome to Factorio. I'm Par and it's time to play Seablock. So you might be noticing that I'm no longer releasing Seablock every day. I'm actually gonna run out of my Death Vault recordings basically pretty much now. So I'm out of backlog. And I don't know, I think I'll slow down a little bit for like a week or two because there isn't like so many Factorio, so much Factorio get gameplay and recording so much in such a short period. Well, not exactly short, but I've been playing Factorio a lot lately, so I might slow down a tiny bit and maybe limit it to like one recording per day. Or a couple from 4 per day. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? I gotta open the spreadsheet because I cannot play Factorio, it seems, without spreadsheets. Right. Now I remember. Oh, what did I do? Now I remember. In the previous episode, we actually built an awesome solder block, this one, that should be producing lots of solder to be used in like various places. The thing is that the main problem is with circuits that we've been experiencing. Let's double check. So we have green circuits already. That's good. Now we are missing red circuits. And red circuits, what do they need? They require, like, they have everything they need. So everything is available there. We just need to wait a little bit. And we tried to improve our situation with the with those by medium electric pole is in the way. What does it even mean? It's like medium one. Right. Oh. It's this part, right? Yes. So now we don't have medium electric pole in the way. So again, here and here. We are doing it, it seems. But we didn't get any extra connections. So this part should be built. Where is my geode build? I think something bad happened with our geode build. This is not geode. No. I just placed it like literally right now. Where is it? Oh, this one. This is the good one. This is our geodes. Good. So we can place it here, so to get even more of okay, let's move there. To get even more cratinium. We are really short on cratinium. Let's add the connection there. Oh, and I think I lost this connection. It's okay. We'll take the thing, place it here and here, and we will prepare, we will prepare these blocks to be filled with, well, not filled, but to be built. They will be built, and is this, I think, yeah, it's okay. It will be built, and we'll have lots of cratinium. Now, with those blocks done, what should we do next? I think it might be a good idea to... Okay, this can be removed. Can it? Can actually do something about the worms above. And here we cannot really do much at this point, except what we could do, we could try and landfill this. Well, I guess mostly landfill. Right. Like this, maybe. We'll clear this part. We will clear that one. Here. I also want to. So now the idea is that I want to landfill this block a bit and build some geodes production here as well, just so that we have it in more blocks. It will probably put unnecessary high load on our robots, but it might be okay. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. Okay, now, what are we doing now? We lost power again. Let's get back the power. And with the power here, we should be able to... Okay, what is this? How did it end up being in the storehouses? It's fine. It doesn't matter. This stuff will never be sent anywhere because it's sent in huge quantities. And wow. I guess we could do something like this. It's blinking too much. Okay, so we want this part to be about prod modules. Let's maybe start focusing on that once this part is landfilled. So let's take a look. What can we do today? We have science production somewhat working. We have this science with gardens, right? We have 500 of the science. That actually means that we should be able to maybe finish this research, oil pricing. And speaking of that, I believe we can actually, even without oil pricing research finished, we can do something about our fishing block. Let's maybe focus on that one today. Where is our fishing block? We're supposed to have fishing somewhere. Right, here. Right. This stuff. What exactly is the process here? Let's check again. It's part of our lubricant production, I believe. And we need to take the fish here. We need to take the fish and we need to extract fish pulp from it, and for that we need oil press. Let's produce oil press really quickly. Got to go to the mall. This will have oil press. What is it? This one. Oil press. Nice. Let's request all materials and it should be done. Okay, good. So we have oil press. Now, I think we also decided that we'll do something with this fermentation base. Like convert it to ethanol, probably. But the thing is that right now I don't really have usage for ethanol, so I'm kind of considering avoiding all of that. I don't know, is it a good idea or not? Probably not the best one. Oh, look at that. We have lots of fish actually here. So, we have lots of fish because we are doing this thing for the water. I feel, yes, we are doing it for the water. Let's do something like this. We'll move this inserter above. And actually, I'm not gonna change it. That one, we'll do the following. We'll be placing... Okay, how do we do it in a nice way? We'll be placing stuff there on the closest out, and we'll be taking stuff from from there. I think it's time. Oh, okay, maybe let's disable it for now. We'll do it a bit later. But that's what we'll be doing there. Oil presses, they will come here, and once they're there, they'll be placed. However, yeah, let's get back to the stuff. We need this process, filtration unit, that will be filtering these things. Okay, let's place all this stuff here. Okay, good. So we have 2 sets of pipes going here. And let's... yeah. This is... wait, we are not doing vegetable oil, we are doing the fishing thingy. And fish oil refining, it actually comes not from here. And also now that I look at it, we are not... wait, it's supposed to be the other way around. Let's see. This is base mineral oil already. We are getting lots of base mineral oil. So what exactly are we doing here? That's the question. We have 20 of this. We... oh... no. I'm confused. I'm confused how this build works. I completely forgot about it. What's going on with robots? Okay, right. Let's not do that. Let's just not do that. Or maybe what might be better actually, let's just solve this problem once and for all. Place it there. Then we should be able to resolve it. Okay, good. Right, this thing can be removed. This stuff. We have a problem here. Well, we kind of do. However, it can be fixed relatively easily. Nice. I don't remember at all what we needed to have here. I'm assuming we need to take raw fish oil here and do something with this. Like that. We can do that. Right? So here's our raw fish oil. However, we are... okay, got it. So we will have 2 inserters here. We'll have one inserter placing stuff on the belt, on the close side of the belt, and the other inserter taking stuff from the belt. Then that thing will come here. We'll have thermal water. Am I requesting thermal water? I'm not requesting thermal water, and I'm not sure I actually want to do that, because thermal water... it's a little bit long way to pipe it. But we actually can do that, and we'll probably save a little bit. What is... alright, this is our thermal water. Got it. So we'll probably save a little bit on like train traffic. So let's just do that. Like that. And with that we should have thermal water here. It's probably gonna be enough. I feel like it's gonna be enough. Okay, let's get back to the inserters. Where are they? Here are our inserters. Good. So what I want to set them in such configuration. I'm actually not sure whether we need to use fast stack inserters or just regular ones. I think I want to use just regular ones here. That's fine. We'll have all the inserters like that. Let's wait for this to be placed properly. And then we can finally do something. Right. This part requires charcoal. We are not bringing charcoal here yet. Oh no, we do. We are bringing charcoal. Here it is. Here's our charcoal. So this part will be filled with filters. Good. Next, we have this interesting process where we are taking things from there. Missing base mineral oil, right? And we'll be producing lubricant here. We also have residual gas, that's great. However, this process will be producing lubricant kind of directly, like that. Okay, great. We'll be producing lubricant directly. We might even add, what is it? Small storage tank, like 4-way storage tank. Good. And we'll need to barrel lubricant, right? In order to barrel lubricant, we will need to send this stuff kind of forward. The barrels will be sent there, and or maybe not even there. Maybe we could do it right here. Like this. This looks better to me. I think this is better. So, and with that, we basically should have lubricant delivered to us, right? Now, the only thing that kind of remains for that to work properly, we need to take this lubricant and we need to barrel it. Where is our barreling pump? Here is our barreling pump. We are placing things there and connect it like that. So we'll barrel the lubricant and we will deliver it over there. Just like that. Okay. Now we can go here and make sure that everything is set up correctly. Yep. Seems to be the case. Placing the stuff there, and same thing on the other side. Awesome. So now we should have, hopefully, we'll get raw fish oil. We are already getting raw fish oil, good. And we are converting it into fish oil and base mineral oil. Actually, we are producing some amounts of base mineral oil here. And we will be producing some amounts over there. That's interesting, because now the question is, how do we connect all of that? Oh, I think I figured it out. I think we do it like this. So we have connection between these two lines of base mineral oil. We can remove this part maybe, because the other one seems to be easier to, deliver. Yeah, I don't know which output will go where, but I'm assuming since here lubricant went to the right, on the hand side, here it will probably also go kind of to the right, meaning this will probably be lubricant, so let's connect base mineral oil just like that. But that also means that we didn't even need to have like the connection over there. We could have just done it like that as well. Right? And this part should be giving us base mineral. Maybe we should actually grab it from here. Let's see. So this is base mineral oil. No, we'll do it like this. We will say that only overflow of base mineral oil goes up? No. Not like that. Let's think a bit. Right. I know what we want to do. Okay, let's move this to the left by 1. Have a splitter here. And pull things above, and we'll have something like this. It's actually... Okay, let's just do it like this. We'll say overflow of base mineral oil is getting exported. Is this a good idea to export on the overflow? And here it's also... Okay, here it's top up. We want to export base mineral oil only if we do not need it to produce lubricant. I think that's the idea. So I'll just go along with that one. We will have, I guess, something like that. Yeah, I think that's the way. What's happening with our belts? Okay, we have lots of them here. We have lots of stuff there. We don't have quite enough gears. We don't have quite enough gears, to be honest, and gears are produced here. I mean, we are producing gears non-stop, to be honest. Maybe we could speed this up a little bit, have even more of them. We could also copy, I guess, this build to have even more of them, but I don't know whether that's a good idea, to be honest. Okay, let's get here. Let's finish this part. Right here, we want to barrel lubricant. Right, we will be filling lubricant barrels. Good. Here, we are dealing with base mineral oil, and we'll be filling base mineral oil barrels. Then we'll need to have a connection here, saying that we are doing that only while base mineral oil barrels count is less than 2,500, and we'll do the same thing here, except we'll replace it with lubricant barrels. Right, they're loaded from both sides, so that's kind of nice. We are getting residual gas. Where are we getting it from, actually? Where do we export it? I think we exported... Well, we definitely exported from here, but the question is, do we export residual gas from these builds? We do not. We do not export it from here, which is a little bit unfortunate, to be honest. But at the same time, it should be, I think, straightforward to set up the export. Right? Is this gonna be straightforward or not? How would we do that? I think it will. We'll just have something like here. Right? We can have the stuff getting connected like that. And we can have barrels getting delivered there from I guess from here, like that. So we'll have some barrels delivered right here, and we should be able to take that stuff. Okay, maybe not like this. Maybe we should move it a little bit up. And we'll load everything. We will load things using this loader. This will be residual gas. So we'll have export of residual gas, and it will come here from above, right from there. Nice. I like how it looks. I think it's quite nice, I think. Okay, so this will happen. We will need to set like some recipes and whatnot, but it should work fine. There shouldn't really be, like, you know, any issues whatsoever with that. We'll have residual gas deliveries. I hope that part doesn't have priority. If it does, even it shouldn't be a problem, because what we want to do, we want to go and give this build, like our old plastic build, the highest priority. Like, on one hand, it's a pretty bad build, but at the same time, oh wait, we need bottles of the thing. Do we have bottles actually? Have we delivered in bottles? Because I'm not sure I brought bottles. Let's go up there. Here. Let's take a look. What do we actually have here? That seems to be bottles, right? Let's just double check. Yep, bottle. Good. Yes. I thought maybe it requires canisters. This is residual gas. We are filling residual gas, and we need to add a condition that the number of... Oh, what am I doing? Need to fill a condition that the number of residual gas bottles, this one's, is less than 2500. Yep. Okay, it's getting delivered, nice. And this stuff should also be getting delivered, and we can basically say that this whole thing is done. Right, that's what we can say. Let's get back here. So what exactly is happening here? We are producing some amounts of... Well, we actually don't... Wait, I'm confused. So this part... I'm completely confused. We are getting... Oh, right, we are getting base mineral oil from there. But we are not really consuming fish oil. Or at least the only place we are consuming it, it's here. This is fish oil. Do we have a connection? Right, this is the input. This is the input. Fish oil. I think something is wrong here. Right, this part is wrong. Okay, let's ignore. Let's pretend we never did anything like that. It seems to be like a pretty bad idea. Let's clear these things. So flush and fish oil. And here we're also supposed to flush it, but we don't have it. So here we don't have any fish oil, but we want to actually grab it. How would we do it? Okay, we can actually do it like this. We can move this one up, this one down. We could have like a regular inserters going here and going here. And now we can have a connection. And this one should be nice. So we are taking fish oil from both of these places, and now we need to bring it somewhere. That's a question. How should we do it? So we could bring it maybe from this side. Fortunately, we'll have to place things on this path, but let's say that's okay. So we'll be bringing it here, and then from here it will come here. It will be consumed, and then we'll have a lot of fermentation base as the output. And it will come from here and from here. So all this fermentation base, let's say we are collecting it on this side, for example. Okay, we can't actually do it there. We put it here, like that. So we're grabbing all of that fermentation base. And what we want to get rid of it. Right, so we have 420 fermentation base. Let's do something with this. Let's say we'll have okay, fermentation base. We will be let's take a look. Fermentation base. We'll be using liquefier in order to convert it to 50 acetic acid or 50 ethanol. I would say into ethanol, and then we'll be just avoiding it, at least at the moment. And we need how many liquefiers? So we want ethanol, right? Let's say we want another thing that gives us ethanol. And we are going for 110 ethanol. We need 5 liquefiers, so basically need like 6 liquefiers. Let's do this. We need 6 liquefiers. We'll place them here. Is it 6? This is 6. And you know what? I will space. No. Should I? How do we make it nice? Because I want. Alright. No. Not right. I don't like this. We'll do it differently. We'll say we'll be taking stuff from here like this. This is 6. We'll be grabbing stuff here. We'll be outputting stuff there. And we'll have a belt of things going up. And we'll need to have connections there. Okay, good. Got that part. The block, yeah, it's a bit... we had to use a little bit the space here on the side. It's not great that we had to do that, but it's also not that bad. And now we have 2.1 compost. From this compost, I actually want to be producing even more compost. Right, so how do we do that? Right, it's simple. It's very, very simple. We will place a chest for our chests. Here is our chest. We'll have a chest right there. We will be filling it up with all that compost. And we'll have composter thingy. This one. Basically right here. With right. With a couple of inserters. Actually, this could be stack inserters. This one and this one. And that's it. we are basically just deleting the compost, and this thing, ethanol, what we'll be doing for now, I probably shouldn't be doing that, but what I'll do, I'll just fly it. But in the future, I actually would like to export it somewhere and probably produce plastic from it, but for now, we'll just be flaring it. That's it. Okay, let's see, are we producing... So, we have lubricant. Lubricant is getting delivered here. Alright, we need to turn it. Nice. This path works. This one also has exactly the same problem. We're also filling base mineral oil. Like exporting it. Let's check that everything is turned on. Nice. This part is working. That's actually good. That's actually great. That's really good. What's happening now? We can tell this inserter that it's fine with dropping fish over there. Have a tiny problem with that one. We could basically do something like this, and it should be working fine. Okay, so we have a way to process all of that fish. That's really good. What I would like to do, I would like to move this a little bit up, but I don't know by how much. Or maybe actually down. Down to do. So this thing is the output. These are two inputs. No, these are two outputs, this is input. So I want this thing to be here. Right. Okay, awesome. It's looking good. We are exporting that. What do we have more? Lubricant barrel. Yeah, I can tell. They all look the same. But I'm assuming we have more lubricant because it's been produced at a higher speed. So now, this part is going there. We want to take all of the stuff from there and place it back. And we just want to convert and pretty much delete this whole compost thingy. Just want it to be deleted, and unless it runs out of power, we shouldn't really have issues with this part of the build. Okay, so we have base mineral oil, that's important on the network now. And we have lubricant. It's not the ideal setup, and I'm afraid it might get stuck at some point. Alright. So the problem. Raw fish thingy. We are not using it anywhere. We are supposed to be bringing it down here. Okay, that's a problem. So we don't want to use this process actually. That's what we are saying. We don't want beans. We want to grab raw fish oil and produce this nutrient pulp from it, right? It's all connected. I think it is. It's supposed to be connected. Right, we have nutrient pulp. And we'll actually have we'll have excess of nutrient pulp here. We'll have to export it. However, now the main question now is how do we produce, or not produce, how do we grab it from here? Let's double check that we're not forgetting anything. So these things, I don't remember. Alright, that's part of the thermal water, we have it. Nutrient pulp, we are not using this process, we're actually using this process, which leaves us with a bit of extra nutrient pulp. However, we need 2 nutrient extractors. Do we have those? Nutrient extractor. I believe so. And we would need... Oh, look at that. Look at that. I think that's the way. I think that's basically it. We could even improve this part a little bit. We could basically make this thing slightly longer, and we could place 2 of the extractors right here. Where is it? Is it extractor? Nutrient extractor. This one. We could just grab the thing right here and deliver it to that side over there. Oh, this is looking great. This is looking really good. Except the, well, we do have nutrient extractors actually, that's good. And we will need some inserters, so let's say we'll be using fast inserters maybe for that. I mean, looks like a pretty good option. And we'll have lots and lots of nutrient pulp from that. One thing that I don't quite like, I don't like that we'll stop consumption of fish if we produce too much nutrient pulp. Oh, sorry, if we produce too much of wait. We'll stop consumption of the fish if we are not consuming fish here. And we are not consuming fish here, for example, when we don't have space because of the fish pulp. That means that we really need to do something about fish pulp here. So let's start consuming it. We'll be taking it from here and here. We'll be using lots of fish pulp. It will start going there. And all of that thing, it has to be exported. This is really important. If we have excess... Right. How do we export the pulp? Nutrient pulp. Can we do it somehow? Can we do it here? No, we cannot. We can do it here. It's not great, but that's not the first not ideal choice that we're making here. This base. Let's see. So let's say I would like to export stuff. This thing. I think this has to be there. Right, let's do it like this. We will be exporting fish pulp. Just like that. Wow. What am I doing? What am I doing? No, it's a proper spaghetti. It's like... we gotta fill all of that space with, you know, good stuff. Right, here, what I want. I actually want to do something interesting. I want to add an inline storage tank, and I'd like to add overflow. Yep, so all the excess of fish pulp will be exported, and the hope is that it will be consumed by this block. There is a problem with this block though. No one takes lubricant from here. That's bad. That also means that we shouldn't need this build anymore. We can turn it off. And all that stuff can be consumed and reprocessed. We shouldn't really need that part because we have this new builds working there. Nice. Right, this one was nutrient pulp, right? And we are barreling it up. Alright, one thing that I forgot, we actually need an inserter there. And maybe we'll even find turned inserter like this one. It's exactly the direction of the inserter that we want to have here. Like that. And we'll be barreling the excess of nutrient pulp. Under normal operation, it shouldn't be a lot, right? So we should be fine with doing that. It shouldn't take like lots of nutrient pulp. What is happening here? Have we stopped producing? No, we haven't stopped that. I guess it just takes some time to reprocess all that fish, especially because we have like lilac fish that accumulated up to 60,000. That's a lot. It's like we have almost full warehouse of fish. So yeah, this process is a bit... it's not quite ideal at this point. But I don't expect it to actually like, get stuck and cause us huge problems. I mean, maybe it will happen. It could totally happen. I just don't think that... I just don't think that it will happen. Even though it could. And another thing that we actually want to export polluted fish water, maybe not like this, but using tanks, but at the same time, should we do that? Yes, we should, because we'll need it. We'll need the stuff for crystals right here. That will be placed right there. Okay, let's connect things here before I forget about that again. Right? So we have a connection here, we will have a connection like that. We run out of wires, let's grab them. Where are our wires? They're supposed to be here. Okay, good. And now that we've done that, we actually need to wait for more robots because some of the things are not properly landfilled. So we'll have to wait. It's looking a bit strange. Do we have Roboport connection on the side? I thought we have a Roboport here. Right, we have Roboport here. Why it's... Oh, it's over there. But... Okay, let's paste it again. Gluten water, that's okay. This part, let's paste it again. Let's just make sure that we have power connection where we are supposed to have power connection. Maybe temporarily I could transfer power here. Because this path is supposed to get connected soon. And then... Right, and here we have this port, and with this power pole we'll have connection, it will get powered, the spot will be built, and the power will be transmitted over there, and then we'll be able to cut it. I think we have a plan. Good. Right, let's observe what's going on here. We have a little bit of nutrient pulp, we have lots of other stuff. We are no longer actually producing raw fish because we do not need, like we don't have consumption of raw fish oil, and we don't have it because fish oil is the spot, produced a lot of lubricant. Interesting. That's quite interesting, and I'm assuming 1.3 or like 2.5 is actually lubricant. So all of this seems to be working. We basically ended up exactly where we started. Maybe I could make this part a little bit faster, like 2 times faster, so that consumption of the fish here is faster than the speed with which we are placing it. So by the time, so that like on average we are consuming things here so that we can actually export some fish on this side. I think that's good. I think that's exactly what we need. Alright, so we have base mineral oil, we have lubricant, somewhat. It's not ideal, but it's better than it used to be. Oh, did we finish? I think we finished the research. The one that we actually needed for this part. No. What did we research? Fish. No, we researched something else. What we really want, we want this thing researched. And because with this one there, we'll be able to produce base mineral oil just from fish oil. So even if lubricant is not needed, we will still be able, like with these blocks, with these oil refineries, we'll still be able to produce some base mineral oil, the one that we have a lot of, but we'll be able to produce it and export it over here. And with that, the block will be like fully done, fully finished. Because right now it's like lubricant is produced. We have pretty good production of lubricant, but not really of base mineral oil. Because base mineral oil, as I said, it can get stuck if there is no consumption of the lubricant. Right, and I want all of this part to be, I want this block to stop working. We want to consume all of this blue algae, and it will be gone, it will be deleted and replaced with, well, it was supposed to be replaced with like pure naphtha built from synthesis gas, from charcoal, kind of this process. But the thing is, I feel like this part and this part is producing enough naphtha for us, especially once we start consuming rubber. So as soon as we have rubber consumption going, like we'll have lots of naphtha and we'll have to copy this part like a couple of times. So, right, one thing. We are missing some lights, and that's bad, because we want to have good lighting conditions. Let's place this here, and we go. I think that's probably enough. We have lights there. What about this part? Set them in the middle. Okay, good. So now we should have a little bit more lights there. Let's also place these things here. Okay, now it's gonna, now it's really awesome. It's looking awesome. Like that. Right in this part has the lights. Great. So one thing that's not ideal, as I said, is that we are exporting this thing, but in this build, we are supposed to export polluted fish or fish water. You know what, let's finish this. I want to do it properly. Do I really want to do it properly? Yes, I do. Let's have the thing. Maybe... going like that, potentially. Like this. So this is like polluted artificial fish water, like this stuff. We don't need this thing at all. We can keep this built right here. Then how would it work? How would we make it work? Okay, let's say like this. We'll have a chest. a stack inserter, sure, here and here. We will have something delivered there. The barrels, right? I hope we need barrels for that. So if you don't have barrels, sorry, if you don't need barrels, right, we need barrels. Then things would be bad. We want fish water, polluted artificial fish water, great. And we'll need to have another inserter right there. We'll limit all of these things, and here's the connection. And here's the connection. It's going like that. This can be removed completely. Okay, let's just wait for this to be properly built. And once that happens, so yeah, we are not really using artificial fish water. I mean, we are using it for fertilizer, right? For our gardens. Where is it? Yeah, I think the only use right now is for the gardens, right here. However, it doesn't have to be the only use. We want the stuff for crystals right here. Okay, and another thing that we could actually do, we can start telling robots that we probably want to have a block for the modules. Like, modules will be huge. They're kind of tricky to get, and it took us forever to reach this point, and it's not actually the level of text that I want to have. Right? I want to have a little bit of biter breeding. So we are kind of not quite close to where we want to be, but we are getting there. We are making slow progress, I think. So one thing that we need here, we need fish, right? Polluted fish thingy, less than 2500. That's how it's gonna work. We will have limit, just like that. Look at that. It's working. The stuff is working. Now we just need someone to consume the fish and to consume nutrient pulp, actually. Wait. Nutrient. So we cannot produce... Right. Fish is not quite consumed, it's just placed in a box for now. That's okay. That's okay. So fish is placed in a box, and it will be consumed whenever there is a need for it. Good. And converted into nutrient pulp and just sent on its way. Let's see. It's working. We are placing things right there. We can remove this at some point, but for now, honestly, it's fine. It's fine. Let's take a look at this build. Properly built, I believe so. Okay. Done. Geodes. Paste once, paste twice. Did it work? I think so. And I believe that's it. With that, we should have 2 blocks here producing like ores, cratinium and whatnot, all that stuff. We are a little bit short. What? How are we short on power? Oh, we are trying to use more than 200 megawatts of power. Let's hope it's because of robots. You can actually double check that. It's not really because of robots. I mean, yes, roboports try to use a little bit of power here, but it's not really the problem. So maybe it's a little bit too much to have like this extra block powered by the same power build here. So this is the power plant that we are using to supply all of like the whole line with power, and it seems to be struggling a little bit. That's, you know what? Let's assume it's okay. Actually, it's not okay. It's totally not okay. But we'll say that it's okay for now, because maybe things will recover a little bit, and maybe they'll be running like borderline okay-ish when they're running not at like full throttle. In worst case scenario, we'll just we'll do something. We'll like cut something, like the power somewhere. Maybe we'll power only half of the block, or we'll have another power plant powering this line. Could actually maybe place one here. I think we have space here for the crystals, like some extra space. Oh wait, not crystals, splinters, right? What's the name of these things? These ones. Crystals, and they're coming from splinters. Right, so these blocks will be about splinters. Right, we'll be exporting splinters, because we don't really have a use. Oh, sorry, not splinters, crystals, because we don't really have a use for splinters, I believe. Right, if you look at raw crystal splinter, it's used for like growing biters, whatever, and for cutting it into splinters. So it's about splinters, this block. We could even add some text here. Let's do this. Okay, splinters, they're right there. So we'll have this splinter, let's say here. We'll have another splinter, let's say here. And another splinter, let's say large one, will be here. And this part, the other part, can be... Oh, we'll need a lot of water, right? We'll figure out, or maybe we'll... Whatever, we'll rearrange this part, but now at least we have the markers. Let's just say that this will be a cross, because we have no idea what we actually want to do there. Good. Okay, so... Why is this thing not getting researched? I'm assuming because of blue signs. What's happening with blue signs again? Alright, right. How could we forget about that? How could I forget about that? We ran out of blue signs production because... because we have this awesome new process for consuming copper coils. But yeah, we stopped requesting copper. It shouldn't have caused a problem. Oh, we also stopped requesting copper here. That could have caused a problem. Like the lack of this copper. How do we fix it? I think I'll just copy paste this part. Or maybe this part. Paste it. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Okay. Yep, we'll do it like this. We could move it to the side somewhere, but for now I just want the thing to work, you know? I just want our copper production to... Sorry, not copper, but blue signs production to actually work. And this will ensure it actually happens. Okay, we fixed blue signs. Good. Good. We still don't have cretinium. It will get produced, maybe. We don't have lots of copper. That's bad. But we do have copper plates. We'll switch these things to the coils at some point. It's okay. Okay, this was episode 166, where we finished, well, almost finished our efficient build. Thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers!